11, which is bad. We'll put a picture up there, or somewhere on the screen, wherever I decided to be. But it was a massive setback, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, because it's not me from going gym, and if you know me personally, gym is a way for me to express my emotions, get rid of a bit of anger and deal with stress levels. But when I did have that, I was like, when I couldn't do the stuff that I normally do, I was like stuck in my own world. And that led me back down the spiral of my old things where I used to overthink, and when I was on overthink every single situation I'm put in, I'm thinking twice about it, not even thinking twice, thinking 3 times, thinking 4 times, thinking 5 times about what I'm going to say, what actions I'm going to do, and how I'm going to deal with the situation, which led to the decrease in my confidence before. And I've had this, I learned 2 things about what one can do when they're injured to help them improve and continue going on with their normal structure, is having that built routine every single day. Is when you're waking up, you're going to bed, however it is. I still think that's so important to have, because if you don't have that, then every other thing falls apart as well. Because if you keep that same morning routine where you're waking up at 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, whenever you're waking up, whatever you're doing, and you keep that bit the same thing, and you're going to bed at the same time, you can find small things to do throughout the day which pass the time, which can still help you. But if you don't do the morning routine, you don't do the night routine, or you don't do whatever, but keep some structure, you're just going to go down the wrong path, and you're going to go back. You may have started going in the right direction, but you're just gonna exponentially go decrease, and it's good for you mentally. It's gonna be harder to motivate yourself and get back to the level that you were at. And for me, it was tough. I think it was like 2-3 weeks off, not gym, and it was hard. I tried to keep my structure as good as I could, but obviously it's hard when you've got mental struggles, you can't do certain things, you've got limitations. I tried to keep everything the same over and over again, but the point I learned, the most important thing is that you need to open up, talk about stuff as well, because if you don't talk about it, it gets all built up, and then if it gets all built up, then you yourself are not, you yourself just get stuck. And if you're not willing to talk to someone, you're not willing to, open up to someone else, you're at the same level, and you'll always be at that kind of same level, and you'll go down, you'll go up, but you'll always stay in that like zone. But if you can willing to talk to someone and listen to their advice and take what they have to say on board, or just even having a simple 5-minute conversation with one of your friends, it can really help you improve, because they can tell you that you are doing good, that you are helping people, you are becoming a better version of yourself. Because when you're trapped in your own views, or you're not talking to people, and you're not having social interactions, you don't see that. And when you don't see that, you seem to have a negative attitude towards yourself, and that you're not actually, and you may be making incredible results, you may have incredible body transformation, incredible work ethic, but because you're spending so much time with yourself, you don't actually see that, because you're so trapped in becoming a better version of yourself. You don't take time to appreciate how far you've actually come, and then that will lead to you be stuck in that same zone. But this is your friends are so crucial, or people you just hang yourself around with are so crucial, because if you can just enjoy their time and they can help you and you can help them, it becomes such a benefit to not only you, but to them as well, because they know if they have a problem as well, they can help you. So really what you want to be getting, what I learned from when I was injured, is that no matter how bad the setback is, take a deep breath, take some time, think to yourself, like how I can improve this situation to myself. And obviously you can see because I hit my head, my speech is a bit slower and I'm having to think about what I'm saying, which is obviously unfortunate, but I see that as a blessing. I see that as, and I've got friends that are helping me as well to improve it. They're challenging me, and I'm grateful for that. And if you're watching this and you know who you are, thank you. And remember to accept, adapt, and overcome.